I stayed at the Monsieur By Sweett recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Novotel Paris 20 Belleville, I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth the check-in process was. The reception staff greeted us warmly and even offered us some croissants while we waited for our room to be ready. Despite the elevator being out of service, they made sure we were comfortable and quickly took care of everything, which set a great tone for our stay. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was really nice, spacious by Paris standards, and had a cozy vibe that made it feel like a home away from home. The bathroom was modern and clean, complete with a great shower, though I did notice a bit of an odd smell at times. Overall, the amenities were solid. I loved having a coffee machine and the comfy bed made for a good night's sleep, even if it got a little noisy from the street outside. Location and surroundings. The location of Le Monsieur By Sweett was absolutely perfect for exploring Paris. I loved how I could easily walk to iconic spots like the Opera Garnier and La Cigale Concert Hall. Plus, there were tons of great restaurants and cafes right around the corner. The nearby metro stations made getting around super convenient, so I could hop on and off without any hassle. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at Le Monsieur By Sweett, I was pleasantly surprised. They offer a buffet and continental breakfast that really sets you up for a day of exploring Paris. I love starting my mornings with fresh pastries and coffee, and the vibe in the dining area was super relaxed. It felt like the perfect way to kick off a day filled with adventures. Plus, the staff were really friendly, making the experience even better. There's a cozy coffee machine in the reception area too, which was a nice touch for those midday caffeine cravings. Overall, the breakfast was a delightful part of my stay. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian dream. The moment I entered Le Monsieur By Sweett, I was greeted by friendly staff who made me feel right at home. The room was spacious and modern, with a comfy bed that felt like a cloud after a long day of exploring the city. I loved having a coffee machine right there in my room, perfect for that morning caffeine fix before heading out. The location is unbeatable, surrounded by charming cafes and restaurants, and just a short walk from the metro, making it super easy to navigate Paris. While I enjoyed the beautiful city views from my balcony, I did notice that the air conditioning could be a bit hit or miss, especially during warmer nights. The hotel had a lovely vibe, but I did hear some noise from the street below, which is pretty common in such a bustling area. Still, the overall experience was fantastic, and I appreciated the little touches, like complimentary pastries in the lobby. I definitely recommend this place for anyone looking for a stylish and comfortable stay in Paris. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. Seriously, being in the heart of Paris made it super easy to explore all the iconic spots and find amazing restaurants just steps away. Comfortable rooms. The rooms were surprisingly spacious by Paris standards, and the beds were super comfy. I slept like a baby every night. Friendly staff. The staff were really helpful and welcoming. They made my stay feel a lot more personal and enjoyable. Clean and modern. The hotel had a fresh vibe with clean modern decor. It felt nice to come back to such a well-kept space after a long day of sightseeing. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Elevator issues. The elevator was out of service during my stay, which was a bit of a hassle, especially when lugging my suitcase up the stairs. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.5. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I would definitely consider it. The location is just unbeatable, with so many great restaurants and metro access right at my doorstep. Sure, there were some hiccups with the elevator and a few minor issues in the room, but the friendly staff and clean accommodations made up for it. Overall, I had a solid experience and would be happy to return for another stay in the heart of Paris. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.